Welcome to the Animal Show, helping pets in your community find their forever homes. I'm Danica Collins, inviting you to join us for the next half hour as we visit some of the good people working hard to bring people and pets together. Featuring Surrey Animal Resource Center, the City of Coquitlam Animal Shelter, New Westminster Animal Shelter, Langley's Pattydale Animal Shelter. I love animals, and I think every animal deserves a home. Stick around, maybe you'll find a new friend. The good people at the New Westminster Animal Shelter always welcome the public. Come and visit and adopt a dog, a cat, or even a bunny. They are located at 231 Ewan Avenue on Queensborough Island. Call them at 604-519-2008 to arrange a visit.
Hi everyone, I'm Margie. I'm here at the City of New Westminster Animal Shelter, and I'm going to tell you about some adoptable pets we have. And the first one I want to tell you about is this pretty girl here, Lucy. Lucy is approximately 6 years old. She's a spayed female, and she came to us when her owner fell in some hard times and couldn't continue to care for her. She is a lovely, lovely girl, very low maintenance, very easygoing. In the cat room, she just kind of hangs out. She's not super energetic, so she'd be great if you're looking for a cat to just kind of hang out with you. She's very gentle. Doesn't mind being picked up, likes to be pet, so I think she'd be a really good cat if your family had children and you were hoping for a cat that would get along with them. So Lucy has just had a dental cleaning as well, so she is got her fresh pearly whites. She's ready to go, she's ready to impress, and she's really just a nice, easygoing cat who should fit in well with any kind of home. So if you'd like to meet Lucy and maybe bring in the rest of your family to make sure everybody gets along, you can call us at the Animal Shelter here at 604-519-2008, or you can pop in anytime 10:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and we're open 7 days a week. So come meet Lucy and maybe you'll fall in love with her and bring her home. Thank you. My next cat to introduce you to is named Clark, and Clark came to us. His previous owner had kind of inherited Clark, I guess, from a relationship breakup. Had no interest in keeping Clark. Unfortunately, wasn't doing really a fantastic job in addressing Clark's needs. Clark had eye infection in both eyes that was not treated, and he had all this discharge coming out of his eyes. He must have been in a lot of pain and discomfort. When we got him, we brought him to the vet, obviously right away, and got him treated on some eye drops, which he doesn't love, but he's still such a good boy when we're giving them to him. He doesn't get mad with us. He just lets us do them, and then he wants more cuddles afterward. The vet said, when he looked at Clark's eyes, that he had all kinds of little lacerations on his eye because he had been scratching at his eyes with his paws. So if you can just imagine how uncomfortable he must have been. It's just really not okay to forego vet treatment for our pets. They can't tell us that they want to go to the doctor. They can't tell us that something's hurting them. It's our responsibility to make sure we take good care of them. So now he's still on his eye drops, and you can see maybe if he stops long enough that he's a little bit squinty. I think he's just still a little bit sensitive, so we will get him rechecked in about a week or so to make sure that his eyes are still healing nicely. And once we get the all clear from the veterinarian, then Clark will be allowed to go to his new home. So Clark is only about 2 years old. He's a young male. We've had him neutered as well. He's had his vaccines and microchip and all that good stuff. And he's a really nice guy. He seems to like the other cats in the cat room, and he wants to make friends with them. So I think he'd be good in a home that already has a cat. He also, I think, would be good in a home with children because he's so he's so relaxed and happy-go-lucky. So if you'd like to meet Clark, give us a call or come on down to the animal shelter, and I'm sure that you will just love him to bits. Hey, buddy. One more treat. On June 25th, Bosley's New Westminster and Columbia Animal Square Hospital are hosting a Bollywood Street Party fundraiser for the New Westminster Animal Shelter. It'll be located at Queensborough Community Centre. Tickets are $30 with $25 coming right back to the animal shelter. There'll be live music, there'll be Indian dancing, there'll be Indian food, and prizes and crafts. So if you're interested in coming, give us a call at the shelter, 604-519-2008. You can come buy tickets at the animal shelter or at Bosley's Columbia Square in New Westminster.
You're watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people.
All right, it's been a while since I've been able to show you an adoptable dog, but I am happy to introduce you to this big galoot. His name is Clooney. He's named after handsome George Clooney because of his good looks. His charm needs a little bit of work, though. He's very friendly with people, but he has very little manners. So, and because of his size, that can sometimes result in an over-exuberant greeting, paws up on your chest, that kind of thing. So we are working hard with him to get him to learn that it's better if he has all 4 of those handsome paws on the ground rather than on your face or on your chest or on your back or whatever. He's young. He's like maybe a year and a half. So he hasn't really grown his brain yet, and he's still a bit of a silly teenager. So he will definitely need a home that will dedicate themselves to helping him learn proper manners, leash manners. He pulls very hard, and because he's so big, he is very strong. So we do actually, when we walk him, we have a special harness that helps prevent him from pulling us over, just for, to save our own backs and muscles. So, other than his exuberance, the only other thing that he needs some work on, I would say, is his reaction to other dogs. We think he may be, we don't know, he was found as a stray, but we think he may be part coonhound, possibly with Doberman or possibly with Great Dane even, given his size. Coonhounds have a really big voice, and Clooney lets that loose when he sees another dog. We think it's mostly kind of anxiety and excitement rather than aggression, but it's such a strong reaction that other dogs are likely to not really appreciate it. And if Clooney was just allowed to go right up to them, probably they wouldn't react very favorably, and there might be some conflict there. So people who take Clooney home need to do some further work with his behavior around other dogs. He may never really be suitable for like an off-leash park. He just may be too in your face for a lot of dogs. And that's okay. Not every dog is made for an off-leash park. Doesn't mean that he can't have fun with his new family, going to the lake or going on hikes or hanging out in a really nice big backyard playing, because he really is a lovely soul. He just needs a lot of guidance. So if you think Clooney might be a good fit for your family, we'd love to talk to you more about him on the phone. So our number is 604-519-2008. And we can chat with you about your specific situation at home, your environment, any pets you may have, and whether we think that would be a good fit. And we can set up a meeting for you to come down, check out Clooney and all his goofiness, and really get to know him. We probably think he wouldn't be great with little animals and or little children because of his size and exuberance and his ability to inadvertently knock somebody over. It just might be a little much for little children. So other than that, I think we're pretty open to a lot of different types of people to come and meet him. So again, give us a call, 604-519-2008, or come on down and meet him 10:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. 7 days a week. Thank you. Bring it right to the camera. Oh yeah, nice one. Okay, ready? You drop it? Good boy.
Coquitlam Animal Shelter is located at 500 Mariner Way. They always have animals looking for good homes. So if you're interested, let them know by calling 604-927-7387. Let's see who's in there now.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and we're here at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter here in the lobby with our 2 guinea pigs named Kells and Tina. Kells is this one with the white here, and this is Tina over here. As you can see, they quite enjoy their fresh veggies. These guys can live upwards of, 4 to 8 years. We think they're fully grown. As you can see, they're quite big guinea pigs. So they could be maybe in the 2 to 3 year old range. Guinea pigs make really good pets. They're quite cute. They're outgoing. They squeal when they actually want something, which is really fun. And people can actually have guinea pigs, sitting in their lap and teach them tricks, actually. So if you're looking for a small animal as a pet, these guys we'd like to adopt out together. But come up here and take a look at them at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter. Next up here we have McCartney. Paw is a domestic medium hair cat. He's got a little bit longer hair than a short-haired cat. He's a neutered male, quite young, probably under 3 years old. He's a pretty friendly guy. Anybody that comes into the cat room here gets greeted by Paw McCartney as soon as they open the door. He seems to get along with some of the other cats, so he could make a good friend for somebody at home if you're looking for a second cat. Or he might just want all the attention himself and be his own guy. Paw is up for adoption here at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter. So if you have any questions about him, feel free and give us a call here and come check out this beautiful boy. Next up here we have these 2 cute little male kittens here. We actually have 6 of these guys, and we have another 6 on the way who are gray. These guys are about 12 weeks old. They're all vaccinated. They will be neutered and spayed and have a tattoo or a microchip. Kittens are a lot of fun, but they also need a little bit of work. So kittens can get into things like string or tinsel at Christmas time. So you got to really be careful and almost kitten-proof your house if you're considering taking one of these guys home. They are quite young, so you're looking at, a pet you're going to have around for, 12 to 15 years. So it's a really long commitment if you're going to take one of these cute little guys into your family. If you're interested in kittens, like I said, we have 2 different litters, so probably about 12 altogether. Come by and take a look at these guys at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter. So finally here we have Kitt. Brad is a very large male tabby cat. He's short-haired. Brad seems to get along really well with our other cats here. So again, he could make a nice second cat for your home. Brad is neutered. He's got a tattoo. He's all up to date on his vaccinations. So he is ready to go and spend the rest of his life in your home. He does like to be up high. We have some high perches here in the cat room at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter, and he spends a lot of his time up high looking down on everybody. So if you have a nice tall cat tree, or you can get a nice tall cat tree or a nice shelving unit for him to climb up on, he'll be really happy in your home taking a look at you from above. So if you're interested in this guy, please give us a call here at the Coquitlam Animal Shelter.
watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people.
Hi there, it's Jamie from Good Dog, here to talk to you a little bit today about some things you can do with your dog to help build confidence and a good working relationship. I'm here today with my friend Patti, and we're going to talk about teaching a basic trick. The trick that I like to teach to keep the dog focused and to keep them working with you would be our spin trick. So spin can be left or right, and it looks something like this. We take a tasty, easy to eat treat, and we're going to lure the dog just around in a circle, good girl, and reward them. This is a fun, easy trick that can keep your dog's attention on you if they get distracted, and it's something that can make your friends go, wow. As the dog gets used to the motion of the treat being brought around in front of their nose, nice and low, just like this, and they get faster and faster, then you can make the hand signal a little smaller. It would look like this. Spin. Good girl. And once the dog gets used to doing it one way, Patti, spin. You can start to work on the other way. Shout. Good girl. So here we call a twist and a shout, and a twist and a shout. And before you know it, you have a dog that's doing all sorts of fun tricks and helping build your working relationship.
Pattydale Animal Shelter in Langley is located at 26220 56th Avenue. If you wish to visit any of the animals that are there for adoption, call 604-857-5055. Let's visit the animals now.
Hi there, my name is Jane Nelson, Manager of Animal Welfare for the Langley Animal Protection Society at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. With me here today is Norman, and we're saying he's about 8 months old. He's came in as a stray to us, so we're not 100% sure on his age, but he has very shiny white teeth, and he clearly looks like he has some growing left to do, so we definitely think that he is quite young. He is probably, a lab border collie mix of some sort. He's super outgoing, very affectionate, fun-loving, would do really well in an active home. He enjoys playing with other dogs. He is going to do best in an adult home. So that's what we're looking for, a home without small children for him. So if you've got room in your heart and home for a very adorable black and white puppy, give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. Now is the very handsome and gentle giant Sampson. He is a Mastiff Great Dane mix, we are told. He's about 2 years old. He is very, very sweet, very gentle. He's great with people, other dogs. He could live in a home with children. I think he's lived with chickens and cats. Just a real gentle little soul, or big soul he is. He actually came to us with his sister, Lila, who is also very sweet and is also looking for a home. So if you have got room in your heart and home for a gentle, snuggly giant, give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. With me now is Baker, and this adorable little guy is just a fantastic size. We're thinking he's probably a Whippet mixed maybe with a little bit of Staffordshire Terrier, Pit Bull, something like that. He is super active, super outgoing, very social, great with people and other dogs, good with kids. He would like to probably not be ideal for a home with cats. He is just a super bright little dog. Down, good boy. He's very clever, and he very much likes to work. Oh, you can do little push-ups for me. He's just a really fun little dog, great size, travels well in the car. He's got a nice short coat, We think he's going to be a super fun little dog to live with. So if you've got room for a very adorable little white patchy dog, please give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter. Good boy. Oh, you're so cute. With me now are two adorable young female adult cats, Season and Shiver. These guys actually came originally from our cat colony, where we're doing a TNR program. These girls are super, super affectionate, super charming, and are very, very bonded with each other. So we would love to find a home with them together. And you can see that they are still very young, very playful cats, and they've decided that they just don't want to hold still right now. But normally or often you see these two sleeping together and playing together. Shiver loves to have tummy rubs, and Season is very, very outgoing and really social with people. So we would love to find a home for these two girls together. If you have room in your home and heart for two beautiful young cats, please give us a call here at the Pattydale Animal Shelter.
You're watching The Animal Show, helping animals find people. This is the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. They have lots of animals up for adoption and will welcome a visit by you if you are interested. So please call and visit the Surrey Animal Resource Centre.
Here we are at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre, and today we have got lovebirds. It's funny, when one animal comes in, they tend to come in flocks. And so we've got 4 lovebirds in just the last 2 days. So first up, we have Peaches. So Peaches came in as a stray, and she is, we don't know her exact age, but she did have a band, and we think she's somewhere in the 3 to 5 range. Next up, we have Fig, who came in the next day, also as a stray. And then over here, we have a bonded pair that came in. So they are about 6-month-old females, and that is Kiwi and Mango. So lovebirds live anywhere between 10 to 15 years. So it is a big commitment taking a bird. So things that you'd want to know about a bird is where to place the cage. A lot of birds are really sensitive to Teflon and stuff when you're cooking in the kitchen, so you wouldn't want to house the birds in your kitchen when you're doing lots of cooking. They are very talkative, as you can hear, and lovebirds tend to bond really closely to their people or to another bird, so having pairs is definitely really a really good way to enrich their lives. So if you love to hear the birds singing first thing in the morning, these guys could definitely do that for you. So come down and meet Kiwi, Mango, Peach, and Fig. Next up, we have our Spice Girls kittens. So we've got 6 kittens back here at the shelter that are ready for adoption. They're about 10 weeks old, and this is Spice and Ginger. So these guys came in as an owner surrender when they couldn't find homes for the kittens that they had. So these guys are a little bit timid here in the shelter, so they are going to need some socialization when they get into your home. Some nice positive experiences with new people and new situations. So if you are wanting to come down and meet the Spice Girls, we have them here at the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. Next up, we've got 4 4 guinea pigs. We've got Dakota, Montana, and Woody and Buzz. These poor little guys were dumped in a school ground, but lucky for them, there was one lovely young girl that went to their rescue and spent hours trapping them and then bringing them into the shelter. These guys are young and came in to the shelter about a week ago, and they're doing fabulous. So here at the shelter, all of these guinea pigs are mostly using their litter box, and so they'd be a lovely addition to a home. Guinea pigs are quite social, so they would do better, so we are looking for homes with them in pairs. Yeah, so if you're wanting to come down and meet these fun little guys, please come down to the Surrey Animal Resource Centre. Up next we have Whistler. Whistler is a 2-year-old Malamute Shepherd cross, and this guy is full of energy. He came into us as a stray. He was actually dragging a wire cable and a hook that was supposed to be gone into the ground. So this is a strong guy, and he likes to roam. So he's definitely looking for a home where you've got lots of time to spend with him, and you're able to take him out and get him lots of exercise. Right now he's blowing his coat, so they do shed a lot. He's actually got a grooming appointment tomorrow, so he's going to the spa to get all spiffed up for our big event on Saturday. So if you've got lots of time for exercise and you are ready to meet this big beautiful guy, come on down and meet Whistler. He's also been very fabulous with all the dogs that he's met. He is very playful and very appropriate when he meets new dogs. So if you have another dog that's looking for a playmate, Whistler might be the perfect addition to your family. That's a good boy, Whistler. Can you...
Thanks for watching The Animal Show. Join us again as we help pets find their forever homes.